Hi everyone, today we are here to discuss about PMP prerequisite and we will see what is the educational background required and what are the project management experience required. So for the eligibility criteria, you need to have the secondary degree like high school diploma, associate degrees or global equivalent. With this, you need to have minimum 5 years of project management experience and which should be non-overlapping. When I say non-overlapping, this means you are working on a project, say from January to June, and then you started working on another project from July till December. So, this is called non-overlapping projects. The second criteria for those who have bachelor's degree, they need to have minimum 3 years of project management experience. And again, that non-overlapping thing applies here as well. Or you need to have bachelor's or PG degree from GAC accredited program with minimum 2 years of project management experience. GAC accredited program is what which is PMI has approved and would consider it with 2 years of project management experience. So GAC is Global Accreditation Center for Project Management Education Program. So either you need to have this one secondary degree with 5 years of experience, or you need to have 4-year degree with 3 years of experience, or you need to have bachelor's or PG degree from GAC with minimum 2 years of experience in project management. And this is the criteria. First of all, you need to meet this, but this is not enough for appearing in PMP certification exam. Along with this, you need to have 35 contact hours of formal project management education, and this is required from some uh, institute which is approved by PMI itself, who is capable of giving you 35 professional development units. You will see there are many institutes or many coaching centers who are teaching PMP, but they are not able to give you 35 PDUs, which is required to be submitted at the time of filling up the application. Okay, so after that, once you have this 35 contact hours of formal project management, you will be good to go for applying for the exam. Next thing, it is written that if you have CAPM certification, CAPM is a Certified Associate Project Management certification from PMI. If someone has done CAPM, he is not required to complete this 35 hours of project management education. That means 35 hours of training is not required for people who has done CAPM, and CAPM is at good standing. If CAPM is not at good standing, the person has to go for 35 hours of training, because you need to have 35 professional development units to qualify for the exam. Okay. Now, if you have any question in this area for the eligibility requirement, you can put in the comment and I'll reply on that. Next is, how much does PMP certification cost? So there are two things. If someone is member of PMI, they will have to pay this much amount, 23,288, that is $405, and non-members will have to pay 47,150 rupees or 555 US dollars. And members, those who have taken the membership of PMI, they have lots of benefits. They will get PIMBOK, they will get other references of PMP, they will get many resources to study sample questions and news, and would be able to attend online seminars, would be able to join any chapter. Chapter is like in India, there is the North chapter, South chapter, and where all the project managers are putting their putting some updates on what new is going in project management, what can be done, what best practices should be followed. There are many resources that they share, and it is a very good chapter, and people generally do join. I am also a member of PMI, and I have all these benefits. And I have been a member of PMI since 2021, and I find this membership thing very helpful in personal growth. And membership comes, I think, for something around $139, but that can be confirmed once we see in the PMI website. So, any questions here, please put in the comment. Let's move on to the next section. Because this is the interesting one. 5 steps to PMP certification. We have already talked about some of the steps when we were discussing about the PMP prerequisite, but now again we can go through it for more clarity. So the step 1 is to check your eligibility and to create account. You can create account on PMI for free, and then you can open the application. You can see what is the requirement in the application, what all you have to fill in the form. So this actually comes to the second point. Your application is on its way, and step 2 is you have to enter your education and training, share your experience, and enter your details for the exam. This will also cover your 35 hours of personal development unit certificate which you have got from the training partner. Step 3 is your application will be reviewed. If everything goes well, if the practitioner sees that everything is looking genuine, then you will be moved to step 4, where you will get an email saying that congratulations, your application has been accepted. Otherwise, that application form will be picked for audit. So audit is something which the practitioners find some gap or missing information. They will ask some questions, and then you will have to revert on that, and your application will be moved to step 4. It's like in audit, you will have to provide some additional information. That's it. And once you have moved to step 4, you will get an email that your application has been accepted. And then at this moment, you will be doing lots of practice questions, lots of studies, which is very important. You have to give at least 3 to 4 hours of learning to complete the certification. It is very important. There is no such question bank for PMP. You cannot refer to PMP question of last year or 2 years back. This is not possible because every time all the questions are unique. So, practice question helps you to understand what type of questions can come in the exam. That would change your mindset of understanding the question. And the fifth step is to plan the date for your exam and go for exam. You have to be relaxed and you have to be in a different mindset because this exam is tough. This exam is of 4 hours and this exam is a golden certificate for your achievement and it has so much value in the market all over the world that you will be called the elite person who has completed the certification. This is one of the best project management certification that will give growth to the person who has completed this certification. So let's move on to next area. For any question, please put in the comment. I'll get back to you. Then the question comes like what type of question will be there in the exam, what area it would cover. So PMP exam is based on 3 domains: people, process, and business environment. You will get 42% of question from people, 50% from process, and 8% from business environment. So you will have questions from predictive management approach and agile and hybrid in all of these areas. So now we will talk about the domains, their tasks and enablers. So domain we have already discussed. People, 42% of questions would be from people domain. And these are the tasks which are covered for this domain. We have approximately 14 tasks in this area. Each task has some enabler. When you are managing a project, you are not just managing a project, you are managing people. Project management is more about people management. So the question will be on the scenario basis, like how you manage the conflict, like how you lead a team, how you support the team performance, how you train the team, how you build the team if you have a new team. So these are the enablers and you have to be clear with each enabler. You have to have the good understanding of each of the enablers in each task. Similarly, when we talk about process, where you will get 50% of questions, there we have, I think, 17 tasks. Yes, that's right. So we have 17 tasks. and you have to prepare each and every enabler in this process. This process is basically how you manage the project. You have already managed with these tasks, you have already managed your people. Now, what are the processes that you follow? These are the enablers which you have to make clear. And then at the last, we have the business environment, which is 8%. 8% of your question in the exam would be from business environment. And here also we have tasks, and these are the enablers. Now let's go to the PMP examination information. You will have 180 questions, out of which 5 questions would be unscored. This is called pre-test questions, and 175 questions will be your scored questions. You will have 4 hours of time to complete this 180 questions. So time management is very important. You have to have the mindset of reading the questions, understanding it at the same time, and spending less number of minutes in each question. Okay, so this is very important to understand that there will be 180 questions and 175 would be scored. 5 pretest question you will not know where it is placed in the question paper. You will get 2 10 minutes break, one after completing 60 questions and another after completing 120 questions. That means again completing 60 questions, which will come out to be 120 questions, and then you will get 10 minutes break, and then you will have another set of questions, and that after that you will have to submit the exam. So there is a catch when you have completed for 60 questions and you have opted for 10 minutes break. When you will come back, you will not be able to review 160 questions, 1 to 60 questions. Similarly, in the second 10 minutes break, once you come back from your second 10 minutes break, you will not be able to see questions from 61 to 120. So this is also very important to understand. Any question? Do let me know. And then in case someone is not able to pass the exam for 3 attempts, then in 1 year they can no, if they have attempted 3 times in a year, then and they are not able to pass, then they will have to wait for 1 year and then again apply for the exam, and they will have the same process of filling up the application and of submitting the cost, everything, but um, they can go for other certification if not for PMP in this tenure. So this is all for today. In case of any question, please do let me know. Let me also know in case you are looking for some other information apart from what we have discussed right now. And then I'll come up with uh, your answer of the question. So that's all for today. Thank you so much, and I'll come up with some other session next time. Thank you.